Yo, what it do? What it do, gang? Hey, what's good with all of you? Welcome in to Thursday Night Football Talk. How's everybody doing? Barkley, of course, that's what you would want. Of course. Of course. What up, Tommy? What up, Barkley? What up, Caleb? What up, Bash? What up, Keith? What up, Ostman? Everybody tuning in, tapping in. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all already know, though. Y'all already know. I appreciate all y'all. But of course, I've always got to tell you. I gotta tell you, I don't want you to feel like I don't appreciate you. How's everybody doing? Y'all doing good? As soon as I say royal name, he appears. Hey, sometimes it have to be like that. Sometimes it just has to be like that. Y'all know. Someone snatched Unk's wig. I just got done cutting my hair. I don't have a wig, homie. No wig needed, bro. I got a head full of hair, homie. I don't need a wig. Ice, subscribe to your channel. Hell yeah. Ice Spice. Yo, Royal Shape. Yeah. I cleaned up. It happens. It happens sometimes. He looks whiter than with the light on. Yeah. Yeah, this big overhead light. I gotta switch it. I gotta switch it to the other light. Get that big ass light off. Go back to the normal lighting. Bro, it looks different. It looked different. What up, James? You look older. I look older without the beard. Crazy. I mean, the beard's still there. It's just a 5 o'clock shadow. I literally just shaved, cut my hair, and rest in peace, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch died? No way. Still more whiter. Hey, well, ain't nothing else different. Maybe it's just the clean shave, no beard on my face. It'll be back. It'll be back by Monday. By Monday Night Raw, this will all be back. At least, if not sooner, if not by Sunday. It might look different by fucking tomorrow, for all I know. Makes your whiteness pop out more. Hey, it is what it is. It's crazy though, because if you look, I got a big ass tan line. You can tell I work outside a bunch. You see how white I would be if I didn't work outside? I would be that white. You see the difference between my neck and my back? That's a big ass difference. White, tan white. White, tan white. Bro looks like 20 years old. Hey, I wish I still looked like I was 20. I got too many damn wrinkles on my head. I almost had to get in a fight with a neighborhood kid's dad today. Almost. They were up here fucking with my house and leaving notes about my son on my door and ding dong ditching my house over and over again while I was at work. So when I got home, I brought that note back to their house and told them to stay the fuck away from my house. Told them to don't bring your ass up around my house again. Called them punk ass kids. All right, so I had to deal with the mama of one of them right after she came up. That was no problem. About 40 minutes ago, my door gets knocked on and it opens. I'm sitting here. I was just playing a video game at the time. And he starts cussing. I just look over at him. I'm like, I'm just letting him cuss. And then he said, bitch. All right. So then I put my food, because I just got done eating. Took my food plate, put it in the sink, walked back over here, put my sneakers on, walked out the door. I said, all right, bro, if you want there to be a problem, we can have a problem. We can do it right now. We can have a problem right the fuck now. It is what it is. We can have this problem. We can do it. We can figure it out. It don't matter to me. Throw the twos, throw the ones. Don't fucking matter. Soon as I walk out the door with my sneakers on, this dude's whole persona changed. I just wanted you to talk to me and have a grown man conversation. Well, bro, you just made me get up in the middle of what the fuck I was doing because you called me a bitch because you want to talk? Nah, bro. It ain't like that. When it's up, it's stuck, motherfucker. When it's up, it's stuck. I want that same energy that you had while I was sitting down when I walk out that fucking door. No, Bash, not today. Tomorrow's WWE. I want that same motherfucking energy when I walk out that damn door. Now you want to fist bump me when I walk out the door. Fuck bullshit. Don't come up to my house cussing unless you ready to fight. If you ain't ready to fight, keep your ass down the goddamn street. Here to fucking play around. Bro, like, I tell you, bro. People don't want to get too wild. It can get popping. Ain't nobody worried. Ain't a damn person here stressing that motherfucker. I promise that. Ain't a motherfucker promise that. Ain't nobody here stressing that boy daddy. I told him when I was down there that if you got a problem and your daddy got a problem, go bring it to me. Well, he did. He brought it to me with some loudmouth energy. All until I walked out the fucking door. And then that loudmouth energy went to trying to fist bump me. So I just wanted you to talk like a man. You want me to talk like a man, you don't call me a bitch. Because you call me a bitch, we gonna come out here and we gonna throw them ones. Oh, I just did that for a purpose. You cussed my kid. Bitch, I'll cuss your kid again. That's what I told him. I said, I'll cuss your kid again. I don't give a fuck. My mouth's gonna say what the fuck my mouth wants to say. And that just is what it is. That is what it is. But yeah, ended up being nothing. I guess he didn't really want the smoke. So the street prophet didn't have to come out in me. Caleb, I'm sorry you don't care. Guess what? I don't care that you don't care. Touche, motherfucker. But hey, all right, back to the regular scheduled program, guys. Back to the regular scheduled program. What up, CR7? What up, Mr. Vegan? What up, Trey? What it do? What it do? Welcome, man. Welcome through. Big love from Iran. From Iran. Damn, brother. That's what's up. I hate people like that. Fucking acting all time. Exactly, bro. Don't come up here. I don't know if my door was cracked or if he opened my fucking door. If I knew for a fact he opened my fucking door, he might have got popped right then. I might have popped his ass right then. You don't just open my fucking door. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you are, what you are. Hey, when it gets popping, Caleb. If you know, you know. I ain't got to pull it out and put it on screen. I ain't got to put it on screen, homie. I ain't got to do all that. If you know what that noise is, then you know what that noise is. Fuck the police, bro. And by the time the police would have got here, he would have already gotten his ass whooped and sent home. And then I got to talk to the police about something that already happened. Man, fuck all that. Police are for people that can't handle their own problems. I can handle my own problems. I just thought it was interesting, so I felt like sharing. That's all. If I fight him, can I post the video? Hey, if it comes to that, Mr. Vegan, if it comes to that, I'll make sure one of the boys are recording. What up, Norbert? What a do, brother? Oh, you talking about the NWA song, Caleb? Yeah, I don't call police. I don't call Barkley. That'd be cool. That would be cool. But again, by the time you got here, it would already all be all done. Watching you live all the way from South Africa. Yo, shout outs to you. What is your name? Kihide Rocker Forever. What up, brother? What up? What up? Sorry if I butchered your name. Should have tagged me in. Man, like I said, there was no need. As soon as I put my shoes on, I knew this man didn't really want a problem, though. This man came up to my door in fucking his work clothes and flip-flops. Bro went home, put flip-flops on, and then drove up to my house. He didn't want no problems. He didn't want no problem. You don't wear flip flops to a fight, bro. I don't give a fuck. You don't wear flip flops to a fight. I knew probably as soon as his wife, because his wife came up here too. As soon as his wife saw me put my shoes on, and I was stood back and looked at him, I was like, "All right, bro, you want there to be a problem? We can go out here. Let me come on out here. Let me come on out here, bro. We can have this problem. We can do this. We can do it. No problem. No problem. Not a problem for me. Been there, done that. Do it again anytime. Especially over my kids. I'll die by them. It don't matter. But you don't wear flip flops to a fight. So I knew he didn't even really want to fight. Soon as I put my shoes on, I knew. And then I walked out the door, and his whole persona changed. The whole shit changed. The whole attitude he had went away. Soon as I walked out my door, that attitude went the fuck away. So, hey, I might have CTE. I done have been hit in the head a bunch. Oast man, that's what happens when you box. See, but I done grew up fighting on the streets and then trained in boxing for 3 years. I ain't gotta talk a big game. I ain't gotta tell you I'm gonna beat your ass. I'll just let you run your mouth. And then when I step out to fight, I hope you can just handle it. That's all. And if you can, kudos, man. I'll shake your hand. If you whoop my ass, hey, good, bro. You got me. But if not, I hope that talking was worth it. Because I do know how to hold my own. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm the biggest and baddest. Nah, hell no. There's always somebody bigger and better. Dude's way bigger than I am. This waves. But hey, it is what it is. Keith, maybe if you were in North Kakalaki, where it get cracky. Sorry, Bash. Let me see. Like and subscribe if you don't already. Tell them, Bash. Tell them, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I just gave y'all a little story time for the moment. Y'all know, just a little story time. You can ask Witten. He was outside playing basketball when it happened. He was standing right there playing basketball with his friend. Why do you ghost my comments? Who ghosted your comment, Mr. Vegan? Be careful. Those might say y'all recording without consent. Hey, if they in my yard, Mr. Vegan, I have all the right to record you could if it's outside and they're come up to my house, it can be I can record anything on my property. Anything on my property. You come onto my property, I don't need your consent to record you. It just don't. Now, if I'm out at your place or if I'm out in general public, I still don't necessarily need your consent, but it is courtesy to ask for consent. So, yeah, he was a white guy. He was a white guy. Exactly, Keith. It's my First Amendment. No, I don't need teenagers jumping in my fights. I don't need teenagers jumping. Like I said, I can handle my own. And if I get rock and socked and bopped, hey, then it happens. But I can tell you, since I was a little one, I ain't been rock and socked and bopped in a long time. That's how I learned how to fight, honestly, was getting my ass whooped. And then once I learned how to fight, my dumbass became a dumbass bully. I was a bully throughout my teenage years. I bully people. Yo, I would walk up to people and just be like, bro, what'd you just say about my sister? And when they start backtracking, I would keep going with it until the point where I got myself worked up and then I just punch them in the face. I was a straight asshole, bro. Like, I owe people apologies just because I was a dickhead. I'm not on that type of time no more because that shit's ignorant. But hey, let's go Lions. I hear you, Bash. I totally didn't get in a fight. Bash. Freedom of press is allowed, yes. Yeah, it's been I usually don't need to fight. People don't usually come fucking with me. people don't fuck with me. Honestly, I get more people on the internet that try to fuck with me than in real life. In real life, people don't fuck with me because it's the way I carry myself. It's the way I hold myself. It's the way I present myself. I don't act like a badass. I don't need to because what's understood don't need to be explained, right? Right? Am I right? What's understood don't need to be explained. Yes, Witten, you beat up one of the neighborhood kids at the bus stop. But that was 2 years ago. Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, brother. I thought I was gonna have to fight. That's why I put the shoes on. I put the Nikes on. It's like, all right, you want the problem? Yeah, well, come on, we'll have the problem. We'll do it. We'll do it. We can have this problem. I'm willing and ready. Let's go. But the whole demeanor changed. So I knew it wasn't necessary. At that point, when I saw the demeanor change on the man when I walked outside, I knew that's not what he wanted. Plus his ass wore flip flops. You don't wear flip flops if you're trying to fight somebody. I don't care who you are. Maybe if you're a Hispanic lady, that because I mean, from what I understand, they like to throw flip flops. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but from everything I've ever heard, they like to throw flip flops or hit you with flip flops. But other than that, most men don't wear flip flops to a fight. Exactly, Keith. Exactly. Bro, I just found out there is a man, he's a kidnapper in my town. That's crazy, Oast man. Who's ready for tomorrow night SmackDown? Hopefully we all are, Bash. Exactly, Southside. Exactly, bro. Like, I knew he wasn't wanting it. So I knew once I put my shoe because bro, I was literally like, I had my dinner plate on my table right here in front of me on my desk. I was sitting in my computer chair and my door opens. I look over and this man running his mouth, tough, all tough. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, huh? What? Huh? So I was like, all right. And then he called me a bitch. I was like, okay. Got up, took my dinner plate, went put it in the sink, came back over here, pop, threw my kicks on, and I was like, all right. If you want the problem, we can have the fucking problem. And I walked out my door, and then shit got soft. Shit got soft after that. Yeah, I heard, James. That's crazy. Kyle Busch was, I like Kyle Busch, the M&M car, back in the day, anyways. Matthew Stafford just agreed to a 1-year deal, O's man. Hell yeah, that's back with the Rams, I assume. Happy Thursday, Mr. Daniel Barry. We're ready for Friday to kick off. All right, yeah, I was gonna play a couple cowboy rumor video or no, I ain't playing that one. That's fucking not an hour long. Fuck all that. This is way better than we thought. Whoa. Cowboys Digest YouTube channel that covers the latest news, trades, reports, and rumors. That's false. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh, we got Odigizua wants revenge on the Dallas Cowboys. Clayton Adams, Caleb Downs, and more. So Odigizua is mad at the Cowboys? That I do want to hear.
Currently still going. Y'all can see the chat right here.
Shout out Attack on Cowboys over here. This is his content.
Kicked it with us for the live show. But we have some
Gonna react to it.
And reactions and all that good stuff.
And I miss you. Hey, I hear that.
Cowboys. Oh, brother. Caleb Downs was talking about why he.
Kyle Busch, yeah, I knew he wasn't too much older than me.
Get sure to subscribe. More Cowboys content on regular.
Yeah, I know what outfit you're talking about, Barkley.
I'm saying it.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, we close to 50K. We real close to 50K.
Exactly, Oast man. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Let's get right.
And he was like, "Yo, I just wanted to talk to you, man, oh man, because you cussed out my kid. Actually, I didn't even see your kid there, technically, sir. I saw the other 2 kids that were the neighbor's kids. Didn't see your kid. And all I did was call him a punk ass kid. That's what I cussed him. And I said, if your parents got a fucking problem with it, they can come see me. I said, maybe you need me to whoop your ass like they should do. Because they should be whooping your ass. Otherwise, just stay the fuck away from my house. Period. Period. We don't have that problem. We don't have that problem. He's fucking caked up with that one. I hear you, Barkley. On NFL news, there is now 10 international games now. That's crazy. Job's not finished, bro. Shout out to Kobe. Is today Kobe's like the death day? Host man? Is today the day that Kobe died? A couple years ago? This is what I wanted to tell that man. Hold up. We're about to hear it. Man, shut your bitch ass up. That's what I wanted to tell his ass.
Some strange reason. Is it me? And somebody said, and this was a very, very astute point to bring up. Is it just us, or it seems like players that leave the team?
He died in February. That was not fair. And what's this? Then what's the shout out to Kobe for? I'm lost on that one, host man. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna get Jamar Gibbs' picture for my new profile picture. Hey, do your thing, brother. January actually.
Our team, they be cool as hell with their old squads. Even squads them very GP even said he had no beef with the Steelers. What the hell, man? Awesome. We love you here, man. You ain't gotta do this. Let's go ahead and listen. Let's go ahead and listen. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. Let's go ahead and listen. Because man, come on now. Did you
Yeah, man, I didn't think we had an issue with Odigizua. I thought he was a good player. We just couldn't pay him no more because we brought in better players.
You see the schedule? Yes.
But let's hear what Odigizua got to say.
Any games that you're excited for? And I know, don't give me the cliche answer of, man, they're all important, because they're all important, they all matter, but sometimes some are a little.
Now, as Richard Sherman being a 49er back in the day when he was playing, we knew what he was getting at with this question, knowing that Odigizua came from the Cowboys.
I mean, speaking to the rivalry, bro, this is a game that for a long time the game is it's a game that you got a picture on a dartboard and you throw in the knife at the picture. Now I just take down the picture and I put up the other picture and I'm on the other side of it, but the energy is exactly the same.
So what he's saying is, I used to throw darts at the 49ers picture that I hang up on my wall, but now I'm on the 49ers. So now I throw a dart at the Cowboys picture because they wanted to trade me. Okay.
I like that. Man, you sound like Kevin Durant. Oh, so you sound like Kevin Durant right now, man. You can't have that type of energy towards us, dog. Come on, man.
Osa ain't like that.
You fat ass contract. Let's be real. You know,
we overpaid him too.
Who knows if he would have got the same type of love and same type of contract elsewhere. Contract. The fan base has been nothing but loving and great.
Okay. All right, I'm doing something right now, Whitney.
Super nice. And you got a surplus of the calendar and allegedly had the same energy towards us as you had towards the 49ers who embarrassed you.
Oh, hold up. Barkley, by the way, whatever ended up coming out of that situation you had? I'm literally in the lead. Hey, there you go, Bash. What came out of that situation with Gigi? I never got to hear what happened at the end of that. Before we continue on with this news, and I hear you talking about some other girl in ISS. What happened with the girl you have? I beat the shit out of someone. It wasn't her, right? I mean, she might have been the one to deserve it, because she accepted the conversation with another guy. Your girl shouldn't put herself in a situation where she's accepting conversations from another man. If a girl is with a guy, they should not be entertaining any other guy. Point blank, period. That's all I gotta say about it.
You personally, multiple times as a member of the Dallas Cowboys.
That's good, Barkley. Good to hear, brother. Good to hear.
What you trying to do, man? You trying to endear yourself with your new fan.
Yeah, I mean, from what Osa said, that didn't even seem like it was really all that bad towards the Cowboys. Yeah, he wants revenge. Whatever. It seemed like he might have been told to say that.
Hey, babe, we get it. Come on.
People don't understand how many.
I can't even be mad for real. I can't even be mad for real, Osa, man. I can't even be because he's supposed to be. He's supposed to say this. He's supposed to be. This is how you quickly become a 49ers fan favorite. He just fit in with the rest of the doors, put on the rest of it. Even though also you was part of the problem while we get punched in the mouth. Now, ain't nobody gonna talk about that. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you were allowing them to run the ball all over us, Osa.
Used to be an old rivalry that was very intense, and it's become that again on both.
Streets never forget. Cowboys DT in 2025. You talking about the man who killed himself? Shit, I was being nice to the guy, too. I walked up to him, trying to talk to him, and then he swung me. Yeah, that's crazy. He swing first.
Sides. I think
It's popping at that point.
Frustration, some legit.
And also, quite frankly, you gotta do it, Tyler. All in favor, say Tyler. You gotta deal with that, Osa. Yeah, check ball.
Anger and now you're on the other side of that, and it's gonna be fireworks for sure. I can't wait.
Don't
You
do
can
this.
take all that's football is the ultimate sport because when you're frustrated about something, when you're upset, you can.
Richard Sherman's trying so hard to instigate. Now,
Richard Sherman is trying to feed debate to the baiter. That's for sure. But Richard Sherman is just a masturbator. That's all.
same level as when DeMarcus Lawrence made that comment.
You broke his glasses? Damn.
Right. And people tried to make it out like DeMarcus Lawrence took a shot at the Cowboys. Are y'all fucking for real, bro? Y'all took that as a shot at the Cowboys. So he told Dante Fowler, if you want to win a Super Bowl, come to Seattle. Do y'all realize that the Cowboys were not even an option for Dante Fowler? So even if D-Law said, hey, if you want to win a Super Bowl, come here. That didn't have nothing to do with us because we wasn't an option for Dante. So that wouldn't have been offensive towards us. And Seattle did just win a Super Bowl. So it's a factual statement. Hey, if you want to win a Super Bowl, come over here. It's a factual statement.
I don't think so.
Everything.
Now, I will say, I don't think Sam Darnold's running back a Super Bowl in Seattle twice. I just don't see it.
There's people talking crazy about. See, there's a line you gotta walk, man. There's a line you gotta walk. You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold.
You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Know when to walk away when the dealing's
He's
done.
just saying he got this game circled on his calendar. He played for the Cowboys his whole career. He got traded probably in a way that was kind of shocking to him.
Damn, you got slammed up in the wall, up against the wall by a teacher? Shit, bro. I would have punched the teacher did that to me.
It kind of caught him off
Back in the day, I got suspended for throwing a chair at my principal. So
guard. So
it happens.
He's gonna,
Not saying I recommend you doing it,
player. So it is what it
but
is.
it happened.
Rich Sherman was damn sure doing his best Auntie Pop impersonation. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Speaking of people,
He was trying. My principal got thrown. I was having a bad day to start off, and then I had skipped school 2 days prior. I had skipped school. We went bridge jumping. We were jumping off bridges into the ocean, which is actually kind of scary now that I think about it because of the undertows. Luckily, I never got caught in an undertow. But still, I go to school 2 days later. Principal brings me into the office, already having a bad day. Can't remember I can't remember what popped it off to have me have a bad day. This is middle school at the time, Helen King Middle School, Portland, Maine. Calls me in the office, giving me shit about skipping school. I'm like, I know you skipped school, blah, 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 running his mouth at me. Now I always had problems with this principal just because I was always in his office, always having to be talked to by him. And then he whips out a picture of the newspaper. He whips out the newspaper, matter of fact. It's a picture of me and two of my friends jumping off the fucking bridge. Tukey's Bridge in Portland, Maine. Where the fuck he get where the fuck the newspaper get a picture of me jumping off the bridge? The newspaper was spying on us? No, but literally there was a picture I had for the longest time. I kept a copy of it. I don't know where that ever went. That, it's so many years ago now. 20 years ago. But the motherfucker whips out a newspaper and it's got me by name and my two friends by name. I'm not gonna mention them, Richard and Shane. Y'all know who you are. Jumping off the motherfucking bridge, Tukey's Bridge, skipping school. Yo, it was hot as hell. The school didn't have AC, and it was like a 90-degree day, and and in Maine, a 90-degree day is hot as fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's not down south. Now I'm down south, 90-degree days are a fucking commonality. Used to that shit. But back then, I was young, and I was hot, and I was like, school's AC was broken. We skipped and went bridge jumping. We wanted to go be in the water. Didn't know there was a news station taking pictures of us. Didn't fucking even have an idea of it, or didn't know that there was somebody taking pictures of us that gave it to the newspaper. However it ended up, somehow we ended up, they got a picture of us, middle of the air, jumped off the bridge, middle of the air, we're in the picture. That's crazy, Keith. Yeah, I'll give you a place to stay. But yeah, don't put me in the business. Hey, Mr. Vegan. But yeah, that shit was crazy. So me and my principal got in an argument. I end up grabbing the chair that I was sitting in, heaving it across his desk at him. And then I walked out. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. But true story. All right, back to the Cowboys.
Talking shit, man. Speaking of people talking shit, it wasn't just Osa Odighizuwa that had something to say about the good guys. John Harbaugh, the New York Noodles have been talking. We did cover Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns and their comments, but apparently John Harbaugh has something.
So the coach of the New York Giants is talking shit about the Cowboys. We played the Giants week 1. Dak Prescott owns the fucking Giants. Ever since Dak Prescott's been in the league, he's like 9 or 10-1 against the fucking Giants, with the one being his rookie season.
You have actually responded to it. I did see this one. But on Tuesday,
so I didn't hear what John Harbaugh had to say, but I guess he's about to read it right now, so we'll find out.
John Harbaugh gave Dallas Cowboys some extra motivation for their upcoming meeting in week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. Harbaugh spoke at a town hall event to Giants fans, telling them he's not concerned with the past. Instead,
hell yeah, Mr. Vegan, good luck.
Which starts by beating the Cowboys in week 1. Of course, his choice of words was more attention grabbing. What did Harbaugh say? I didn't even see this.
Yeah, I want to look up what John Harbaugh said about the Cowboys. Hold on, let me look it up. What did John Why is voice turned off? Hold up. Let me look it up.
So beautiful. We agree on the winner.
Why is
okay, you're safe. Mine had much more personality. Stop crying, baby. Enough of easy games. Now let's make things harder. Hide in my house. Whoever I find dies. What? Hurry up. Hide in here. She'll never find me. The best place to hide a toy is in a box. I'm gonna hide it.
Why can't I? I gotta type it in. Come on now, stupid ass shit.
I know my house like the back of my hands. Nothing will escape me. There's something I
All right, what did John Harbaugh say about the Cowboys? All right, New York Giants head coach John Harbaugh stated his team is working toward becoming good enough to kick the Cowboys' ass in week 1 matchup. Speaking as the Giants head coach, I could care less about what happened last year, or the year before that, or 10 years before that. Honestly, I don't give a crap about any of it. Not one bit. All I care about is practice. This is what John Harbaugh is saying. And then it says, and that he has his team working towards becoming good enough to kick the Cowboys' ass in their Week 1 matchup. John Harbaugh, I'm sorry. Welcome to New York, where Dallas fucking owns you.
Chat, I didn't even see this chat. What the hell did Harbaugh say? Bro, all I care about is tomorrow's practice. Because if tomorrow's practice is the way it's supposed to be, that'll be one more step in the direction of being a good enough football team to kick the Cowboys' ass. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, John Harbaugh. You know what y'all about to get? John, I'm about to show you exactly.
John Harbaugh just gave the Dallas Cowboys motivation to beat the Giants, a team that we don't need motivation to beat. We don't need motivation to beat the fucking Giants. We sweep their ass every fucking year.
Show you exactly what you would do.
Sounds like it, Barkley. You get suspended every 6 times a week. Yeah, even on Saturday, his ass gets suspended.
I'll show you exactly. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yo, bro just put a hole in his pillow. The pillow on his chair.
Jackson. Where you going? Oh, Cam! They trying to run us over, Cam. Oh, there's Quinn. Oh, there's Kenny. Oh, there's Devo. Oh, there's Steve. Oh, there's Rashawn. Oh, there's Abby. Oh, where you going?
Bro spazzing out. Yo, bro kept crashing out. Hold on, let me show you guys what this motherfucker was doing. He whipped his chair. He whipped his chair to oblivion. Hold up.
You the New York is gonna receive, John.
Shout out to Attack on Cowboys.
I'm gonna show you exactly. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
This motherfucker belt to ass on his chair.
Where you going, Jackson? You thought you had that flat open. Taylor's there, Jackson. Where you going? Oh, Cam! They're trying to run us over, Cam. Oh, there's Brennan. Oh, there's Kenny. Oh, there's Devo. Oh, there's Steve. Oh, there's Cassie. Oh, please.
What's he got? What's he got? What's he got?
That's what y'all get.
Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
Sad. I tear the song. I done beat the height out my chair. Hold up.
Yo, Oastman. I think the Giants will be better. Like I said, I'm on record multiple times saying I think the Giants are going to have they're going to have a progression this year. That they're going to progress to being better. But I don't think they're going to progress to being better enough to beat the Cowboys Week 1, especially. Dak Prescott literally owns the fucking Giants. Like, literally owns the fucking Giants. Go look. Hold up. Let me look it up for you. Dak Prescott's record versus the New York Giants. He has a career. All right, Dak Prescott holds a dominant career record of 14-3 against the New York Giants after losing his first 2 career starts in 2016. So in 2016, his rookie year, he lost to the Giants twice. Since then, he hasn't lost to him but one time. 14-3, and 2 of those were his rookie year. Enough said. The Giants are fucking owned by Dak Prescott. Rain Dakota Prescott owns the New York stinking Giants. Sorry, William, if you're here, but you know it's the truth. All right, back to what we were doing.
I beat the eye out this motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. There you go.
Hell yeah, it was,
Jump
man.
that.
Good to hear.
I'm not about to play with John Harbaugh here.
I can tell you, though, one thing. You learn more from losing than you do from winning. When you win too much, does that work? All right, y'all probably can't hear me. I'm going to have to restart the stream. Sorry, guys. We should be back. Yeah, my wife called my phone. Every time my wife calls my phone, she was wondering what happened because my wife had already left and gone to work. So she calling me, asking me about the situation with Homeboy's dad. She was like, did they ever come up there? Did they ever? I messaged his wife. She never responded. I was like, she came up here with him. She didn't say a damn word. He came up here acting tough. Till I stood up, put my shoes on, and came outside. Then he wasn't tough no more. It is what it is. So we should be good. But yeah, anytime my wife calls my phone, I got to restart YouTube. Because even when the phone call's over, it'll still have me muted for some reason. I don't get it. But yeah, she does this to me all the time. She'll call my phone and it'll fucking lag my stream out. But we good. We back. We on track. It's all right. Exactly. There is always going to be someone bigger and badder. No lie, Southside. That's why I don't try to act tough. Bro. Like, plus, most of the people that talk tough are weak as shit. They usually talk a big game because they can't back it up. Those who do. Those who don't, talk about it. Those who can't, they talk about it. Those who do, they just do it. They don't need to talk about it. Because what's understood don't need explained. I ain't never got to talk about being tough. There's no reason for it. If it ever gets to that point, we'll just have to see. That's it. And like I said, if they win, I'll shake their motherfucker hand and be like, hey, good shit. You got me, bro. Good shit. And if I win, they can either shake my hand or they can just leave because I ain't going to sit here and talk to their ass no more. Especially if they don't shake my hand after they get their ass beat, then get on, bro. Then just get the fuck on. It's that simple. I ain't here to talk. I ain't never going to talk about being tough. There's no need for it. We'll start NFL Perry here soon, Berkeley. I was just finishing up this video.
Not about to play with John Harbaugh. Now, CeeDee Lamb hilariously responded to Harbaugh's.
CeeDee Lamb responded to what John Harbaugh had to say.
Expected. Harbaugh's words caught the attention of Cowboys players, and CeeDee Lamb being the first to comment. He didn't have a lot to say, but Lamb's response makes it clear that he's not sweating the Giants. Lamb shared a story on Instagram of Harbaugh making those comments and captioned it with LOL. That's cute.
CeeDee Lamb took John Harbaugh's statement, posted it online, put LOL. That's cute. We'll see. Exactly. He ain't even gonna contain it.
CeeDee, how you talk trash like a free boy, man? CeeDee talk trash like a free boy. But I respect the energy. We see all of the disrespect. We writing it down. We're going to make a list. We're going to check it twice. We're going to check who's naughty or nice before we lay belt to ass on y'all all season long.
Exactly. CD, let the fans talk.
We are
Barkley, will you support me if someone was rude to me? Depends on if you started it.
Because this is very much so.
I'll help anybody in a situation that they're struggling with as long as they didn't start it. If you started it, well, you just made your own bed. You got to lay in it. You make your own bed, you're going to have to lay in it. But if someone just comes up starting shit for no reason, yeah, I'll pitch in. Exactly, Barkley.
A possibility in my mind. This is written by Mike Moriatis. It says Cowboys.
I had a friend that I used to go out to the bar with a lot, and I always had to babysit his ass. And the first few times, I got in so many fights because of him. It got to the point where I was like, bro, if you get too drunk when we're out and you start shit with someone, bro, I'm not going to help you. Now, if someone comes and fucks with you for no reason, yo, I got you 6, bro. I'm there. We're down. No lie. I love fighting. So I'll jump in, no problem. But I ain't going to help someone who's starting shit and then want me to help back up their shit talking and starting the shit. Like, nah, bro. Don't start shit. There won't be shit.
Boys veteran labeled cut candidate after legal trouble in offseason moves.
Definitely at Southside. Definitely.
I agree with this one. When you really look at that safety room, it's starting to look a little shaky for certain guys that have already been here. Right?
Yeah, we got Jalen Thompson and fucking Caleb Downs in the house. So, dude, the previous safeties, Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker, are going to have struggles.
The Cowboys added Jalen Thompson and PJ Locke in free agency.
I forgot about PJ Locke. I forgot we brought PJ Locke as a safety over as well.
And then drafted Caleb Downs. So they added 3 safeties, y'all. They added 3 safeties. Remember, Mark.
So that's got to have the writing on the wall for Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson. Like, the writing's got to be on the wall for them. You brought in a really good safety in Jalen Thompson. And then you brought PJ Locke. I don't really know much about his stats. I know he was decent, though. And then drafted Caleb Downs. The writing's got to be on the wall for Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker, for sure.
Marquise Bell got some legal trouble earlier this offseason. I don't know if it has since been resolved. I'll have to go and actually look it up if I did it right now. But I don't know if it's been resolved or not. But essentially, he got caught with some paraphernalia, drug paraphernalia.
No, yeah, and another problem is, though, Southside. Another problem is, nowadays, especially young motherfuckers, they don't want to fight you. You go to fight a lot of young motherfuckers now, they're just going to pull out the strap. People nowadays don't throw these. They don't throw these. I throw these so much that, like, I literally have broke this hand. Like, my knuckles have been shoved backwards so far that I have a bridge on the top of my hand. It's hard to see, but you can see, like, see that bone bump? That's a bone. That bump ain't there, you see? That bump ain't supposed to be there. Flat. Bump. If you look at my knuckles, these knuckles damn near collapse. I done thrown hands many, many fucking times. It's to the point where now I'm throwing bows at your ass. What up, Vinyl Masker? Limp wrist. Better than being a limp dick, motherfucker. Shots every day. Every 10 minutes, I feel like, yo, same shit over here, bro. Same shit. People don't throw hands no more. They throw bullets because they too weak. Most people nowadays are too weak to throw hands. They don't know how to fight. They get their ass whooped, so they go grab a pistol. Pussy ass shit.
You know, your weed and stuff like that, right?
I have guns, but they're to protect my house.
4 guys, right? 3 guys at minimum. Looking at Malik Hooker, Jalen Thompson, Caleb Downs. 3 guys at minimum that's 100% going to be on the depth chart ahead of a Marquise Bell.
Definitely above Marquise Bell.
Already have here and stuff, man. I don't know if Mark.
I think that, honestly, if Malik Hooker doesn't have a good training camp, he might not be here either. Donovan Wilson is good, but he sells too much. Like, he sells on the play and gets himself out of position. That's the problem with him.
Marquise Bell's going to maintain his spot on his roster. I think this is a very honest and fair question to ask about Marquise Bell, especially we've seen the change in culture for the Cowboys.
But I think Marquise Bell's all but gone.
This is kind of
And honestly, he probably could be a good safety. He really didn't have a whole lot of opportunities.
how they've handled some things, and they've been a little bit more strict with the disciplines and how they kind of approach their players and what they've been having going on. So we shall see. I think Marquise
Exactly, Keith.
The arrest wasn't the issue. I think he was at risk of not having a roster spot anyway.
Oh, you like that, Vinyl?
Just blame-
You like that?
Not really. So I ain't really too worried about that, to be quite honest.
So is Teflon Don.
Next up, we get the list
Teflon Don's ass cheeks too.
to Clayton Adams, Cowboys offensive coordinator, getting a chance to talk to ESPN. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this, y'all.
NFL's accelerator program taking place right where we are here in Orlando. Cowboys offensive coordinator Clayton Adams was a part of that, just like all the young up-and-coming coaches. Spent some time with owners, learned a little bit, and did what no doubt was the highlight of his appearance at the accelerator program. Talk to Me and Judy. By the magic of television, we're able to show that interview right now. Here it is. Well, Clayton, you have been through the NFL's accelerator program.
Shout out Cowboys offensive coordinator Clayton Adams.
First time going.
Clay.
How was it for you?
That was a really good experience. It was really, as much as anything,
Yeah, Maryland can be crazy.
the thought process of, all right, how are you going to instill leadership? How do you,
Baltimore can be crazy.
and the thing that I think is probably what we get the most out of is you can read a lot of those things in a book and you can talk to people about them, but we actually had several of the actual.
Last time I was at Baltimore, I was in a bus station traveling down to here. And I watched a team of people hustle mad motherfuckers that were at the bus station out of their money. Playing that ball and cup game. Follow the ball. What he'll do is he'll have a team of people around. Someone will play first. This person is actually with the person that's putting up the game. And they'll let him win because he's with the person playing the game. And then they do that to incite other people into playing the game because they're like, oh, look, I can win. But no, you really can't win. It's a scam. And they rip the fucking shit out of people. They were doing that like crazy in Baltimore when I was there at the bus station. I watched like 6 people lose like $150. Shit was wild, bro. What up, Philly Matt?
Talking to us about, we can ask them questions specifically. All right, what do you mean by that? What's a good example of it? So it was great.
Smith Island crab cakes are the best. Hey, I hear you, Vinyl.
In the business, when you come to this kind of thing, when the league says we want you to come,
Rapidly rising stone.
does that force you to
Damn. When did he get all them tabs? Damn. Is that a Cowboys nudge right there? 'Cause I know he was a hot coach when we hired him last year. But I mean, I was just between the Cowboys and the Cardinals last year. Where did rapidly rising come from? And did he get that tag because he was the OC when we had a top 3 offense, top 5 offense?
Yeah, like the Cowboys had a top 3, top 5 offense, even without Clayton Adams, though. So I don't really get how that should boost him like that.
Is he getting some love off of that? I don't know. I just want to keep our coaching, and I'm just like, okay, is the media manufacturing hype for these guys? Nobody doubt.
I think they got to be manufacturing hype. I think they got to be manufacturing hype. Tell them, Philly.
All I'm asking, because when did he get that tag?
prepare even more for those interviews?
He's on this is Insider with Ann Rappaport, and I don't know the girl's name, but it was Clayton Adams on that
Opportunities
show.
to face with owners.
I think I try to think of it as like, all right, now I need to really double down and dig in harder on what I'm doing, because I always want to keep both eyes on my job, because I don't think you get the next opportunity.
Oh yeah, they do that here too. They do. They throw dice here too. Big time throwing dice. Most people play craps or dominoes or shit like that in jail. Most safest cities? I couldn't even tell you. I ain't never been to one.
Until you master the opportunity.
I ain't never been to a safe city.
Look at all the stuff that we've done over the last year in Dallas, and you
Probably somewhere in Idaho. Probably somewhere in Utah or Idaho. Some shit like that.
So good to go.
Colorado might be too. Colorado, they always nice to each other because they stay high. And it ain't because they up high. It's because they high like a kite.
Been my primary focus.
It's been an interesting, year or so for you. You were an offensive line coach.
Oh yeah, Clayton Adams, he does. He does. I agree with that, Oast man. But it ain't like the offense was good solely because of him, is what I'm saying. Because our offense has been good for years. It's been our defense that has struggled.
That I think, to be honest, most people hadn't heard of.
I'm gonna say yeah.
He's a coordinator, do an excellent job last year, and here you are now being talked of as a potential head coach candidate. We'll get to some Cowboy stuff in a second, but for you personally, what has this been like?
So the Cowboys last year in points per game were 7th. Total yards per game, we were 2nd. Rushing yards per game, we were 9th. Passing yards per game, we were 2nd.
I don't look that far out of my bowl very often.
I'm being dead ass. What has Clayton Adams done to become a head coach in Canada? I'm trying to keep our coaches. I'm trying to keep our coaches in the
I agree. Attack.
Clayton Adams done to become a head coach in Canada because last year,
Yeah, they play Hold'em.
y'all,
I hear you.
he didn't call the plays on offense. It was very well documented that Shotty was calling the plays.
Another big card game in jail is spades. They be playing spades like crazy.
So, what has happened to make this dude shoot up the coaching ranks like this? I'm just asking. I love Coach Adams too. I want to keep him. That's why I'm asking these questions.
That sounds like a young man comment, Barkley. That sounds like a young man's comment.
Because I want to keep about 2 more seasons.
Often, so probably not that different. I'm still taking my kids to soccer practice and trying to.
You on Dallas?
Not a bunch. Maybe I do, and I just don't notice it. But I am a pretty kind of average looking normal dude. So
Yeah, you are. You look like a regular ass white dude.
try not. To
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Clayton Adams, you don't look any different from every other white dude I've ever seen driving an F-150 with some black shades on and a damn trucker cap. I mean, you look like the most standard kid for white men. The most standard kid. So I mean that you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
By my wife, just stay in my zone.
All right.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Cowboys. You said
Damn, Ostman, he's saying hard and throwing bricks.
are you focused on for 2026?
I think one of the biggest things we
It's coming, Barkley. It's coming.
A year ago.
There's about 5 minutes left in this.
We're back better than we did a year ago. We want to be better in the red zone than we were a year ago, and so a lot of those things were not just things that we needed to answer going into the offseason. It's like, how do you dig into this, and what is the root of some of these issues, and then how do we solve those problems? And I feel really good about the process that we've gone through in the offseason with our staff of really attacking those problems rather than just doing better. How will we do it better?
So you guys have a sort of lingering issue with George Pickens. Was given the franchise tag, and I think a lot of people, me included, thought, all right, well, you'll probably see him in late August. He signed. He has been around, expected to participate because he is under contract. This could have been, and I'm sure it'll be talked about, but for your offense, how important is that just to get him back in the fold? Kind of just
It's uber important to get Pickens back in the fold.
conversation.
We need Pickens.
It's interesting thing, just because the business side of it is generally something that I'm not going to jump into. I just know from a personal perspective.
There you go, Clay.
I love the guy, and I like being around him in the building every day. And so I'm looking forward to seeing him whenever he comes around. And he's obviously an outstanding football player, so he's a big part of our plans.
How much more do you think you can get out of him now that you've got him you're going to have him through the off season and going into a full season?
Definitely, Ostman. Definitely. Harden has a foundation set already. Someone bring his ass some mortar. He's got more bricks to lay.
grandma's the familiarity with what we're doing.
Whose grandma is
you
this?
know,
Yeah.
can improve, and the detail of what we're doing can always improve. But the biggest thing that I learned from having two elite,
What is
players
Tom
outside
Thumb?
is the effect that
Is that like a Tim Hortons?
your offense. I think we can think we're just scratching the surface there of, you know, what opportunities does it give you in the run game? Well, what opportunities does it give you on first and second down to really blend and marry what you're doing? Those are all things we're very, very excited to get into.
Last thing for you, Clayton, you have as you look at your potential journey to be a head coach,
George Pickens had 93 receptions last year for 1,429 yards, 9 touchdowns, all career highs.
you have a franchise
Last year.
quarterback I think a lot of people would like to have. Dak has been, you know, what he's accomplished, I don't really need to state. I think everybody knows. What is
All right, Bart.
next for him? What is the focus for Dak Prescott as he heads into another year with another very talented, should be very high powered offense?
I think that, you know, there's probably been a lot of years where, you know, people would say what he's done has been good enough. I mean, I think that the ultimate goal for him is he's got to play really high level football every single week. He's done that a lot throughout his career. We got to make up, you know, for the other areas that maybe have failed him in the past. And so I don't think it's about Dak trying to be Superman. I think it's about Dak being the version of himself and us finding ways to make the rest of the offense and the rest of the team better.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Listen, what they're telling you, the Cowboys telling you, bro, they got the quarterback they think they need to do whatever it is they want to do. That's what they're telling you. That message has been very, very consistent across the board. Love to hear that. Now, the next thing we're going to take a listen to right here, that was just Clayton Adams. He is in the NFL head coach accelerator program, which means he likely will be out of Dallas in the next 2 seasons. So, all right, so we got to enjoy NYE here, but that's also the reason why they got Kansas State. I'm willing to bet he's probably going to take over as an OC once Clayton Adams leave. And they
Makes need to stop being
with the idea that
so
he's got to get hired away. So that's why I really, really appreciate the way
Side
the coaching hiring process for both the offensive side and defensive side of the ball now. Now, let's get to Caleb Downs kind of talking about why he chose number 13 for his jersey.
I hate that Caleb Downs is wearing number 13. Number 13 is such an unlucky number in Dallas.
All right, let's talk about that number, man. 13, Odell Beckham Jr. Is that why you picked the number or what? But like defensive line, it was Malachi Boyd. Shout out to Malachi. When he was at Bama his freshman year, watching that. But I was like a freshman in high school. I was like, oh, that's tough. 13, that's one. Our equipment manager here was like, bro, tell your brother do not wear number 18. He was like, I don't care what he does. Because he asked me what numbers were your options. He was like, wear 29, wear any other. He's like, not wear 18. When I see 18, I think of like Peyton Manning. He was like, so like, I can't even like, he's like, I can't see a DB in that number. Like, don't wear 18. It was so controversial because there was definitely some people that was like, oh, that's a great number, da da da. I was like, no, it's not. Yeah, but 13 cool.
Right. Caleb will be a 13 at least for this year. I know a lot of y'all looking at Kobe Durant sideways with the side eye. Y'all like, why y'all ain't give our rookie his number? But hey, man, y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. But either way, man, this has been our Dallas Cowboys news.
All right. Again, shout out to AOC Attack on Cowboys. Good shit. Good video. Appreciate it. Shit is all right. But as the chat always wants, especially on Thursdays, we do a little thing called NFL Perry. So we're going to pull it up. Let me see. NFL single player. All right, let me get set up here. Don't put it in the comment yet. I knew it. I knew your asses were already gonna. I didn't ask for the question yet. I didn't ask for the question yet. So y'all can get it all typed up, but don't hit enter yet. You don't get to take first dibs. There's no taking first dibs. Once I get it set up, we'll ask the question, and y'all can type the comment. All right, Barkley, that's cheating. Barkley, you're going to make me time you out for 10 seconds, then you're going to miss the question. All right. Now I'll wait 10 seconds for you, Barkley. I'll wait 10 seconds. But yo, you almost messed yourself up. This will be your only warning. There you go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Ostman, you did it too soon. Say me. Now nobody types me. Barkley got first. Keith got second. Ostman, you better get it back in there before you fall down the list. So far, there's 2 people on the list. There you go, Ostman, even though you didn't spell it right.
What did Barkley do? I think his message.
Me?
He's spamming me.
Yeah, so that he could be first to play the game.
He's now Osman doing it.
No, he messed up when he spelled it. And he said it too soon for that one to count. So just you 3 so far. All right, well, it is what it is. We'll run it.
He got his message retracted again, Dad.
He retracted that message.
Why would he retract his own message?
Like it. Yeet!
Check what he said.
What are you ripping, dude? All right. Come on, you know you want Rico Dowdle. You know you want Rico Dowdle.
I want to go down the middle. I don't know what did that for now. But then do it on your mouth. Make it on your mouth. Yes, I take a doctor. Go. I'm doctor.
What, Keith?
I gotta go upstairs now. Why? I gotta go watch football.
Your medicine? Bedtime medicine?
It ain't that time to go.
It's time to take your bedtime medicine.
Yeah, I told her that.
All right. Herman Moore's a wide receiver. He's got good points. He's a wide receiver back in the day. He's old school. Hey, Google, when did Herman Moore play for the Detroit Lions?
On the website footballfoundation.org, they say, selected in the first round of the 1991 NFL draft by Detroit, he played from 1991 to 2001 with the Lions and a final season in 2002 with the Giants.
You looking for David Johnson?
Sorry, I don't understand.
So 97 to 2001, guys. That's when he played for the Chris Johnson. Yo, Barkley, what is that? Barkley, what is Chris Johnson? What?
According to Wikipedia, Johnson is an American former professional football running.
All right, Google, shut up.
Orlando, Florida. He emerged as a senior for East Carolina University.
Shut up.
Is muted.
I told you probably David. It's probably David Johnson that you wanted. Barkley, you picked it though. You better hope that you do good with these next few. You might have fucked up your 2,600, brother. You just got your tight end points. Skip. There you go. Jimmy Graham. I'm sure it's Jimmy Graham that you're going to pick. There we go. I was just waiting for you to say it.
I'm taking so long, Dad.
Oh, this one might have fucked you a little bit. I can't tell you what your points are at, Barkley. You know that. I know you're about to ask. That 107 is going to hurt, though. Osman, you getting mad at that game. Barkley's like, Google! The top 5 are QBs. Because Washington ain't got shit.
What are you?
What is Terry McLaurin? Terry McLaurin ain't got good points? Scary Terry? Terry McLaurin? Art Monk's got more than Terry McLaurin? Art Monk has more than Scary Terry? Oh, Barkley. 23.18.5. That sucks, Bark. That sucks, bro. All right, Keith.
Get Marker did it. Get Marker did it, Dad. Dad, get Marker did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Your turn, Keith. I fucking give up. Just click it. I don't even know that David Johnson would have bailed you out of that one for the Cardinals. I damn near Larry Fitzgerald would have gave you more points than that. It's all right, Barkley. We won't tell nobody. Barkley. You wild boy.
Oh dear. George thinks the baddie in the movie is a bit scared.
Damn, Keith. They fucking selling on you.
Pepper has thought of a way to make the baddie less scary for George.
Me. I'm just pretending to be a body for the movie. I'm not really scary. Not scary? No. And this magic wand. That frog is so.
There you go, Southside. You playing Southside? All right.
That frog is away with it. With it.
You want Kelsey? Southside with the me. You don't want Priest Holmes instead of Kelsey, Keith? Priest Holmes does have more points. I get you're trying to fill the tight end role, though. I'll give you a second to think about it.
Brown bear. Ready for your checkup, George?
George has never been to the doctor.
Yes to Holmes or yes to Kelsey? Whichever name you type next, I'll click.
Exactly. Come on in. And don't forget your little red book.
First, Miss Rabbit and Dr. Brown Bear need to check George's height.
Slip this way, please, George.
But George isn't sure he likes the height measure.
Yeah, so you could damn near get a tight end here. Or you could pick Jerry Rice.
George wants to know if he is very tall too.
Wow, you're so
You might as well play for the Cavs. I hear you.
Now it's time to check Jordan's weight with a special machine called
This machine will tell us how much you weigh, George.
It's really good for bouncing.
It'll be all right, Barkley. Like I said, we won't tell nobody. You want Randall Cobb? I would have went here.
Now it's time to listen to George's heart with a special tool called a stethoscope. Oh,
This might be a little cold.
the stethoscope is very cold.
Oh, try this, George. You can listen to my heartbeat too.
You have a couple on here you can pick. You can pick Percy Harvin, Justin Jefferson, Randy Moss.
So you get a sticker.
Yeet! Yeah, if there's not that many people, Barkley, we'll do a round two.
For Dr. Pepper for being so helpful too.
Today, Peppa and her family are going on the lake trip to a very far away seaside.
It's bedtime now. We can play with the beach ball tomorrow at the beach.
But I don't want to go to sleep.
Well, we're not going to sleep yet. We're having a sleepover.
Peppa and George love sleepovers.
Midnight bee, you need to have
25-29.
You are. Follow me.
0.8. right, Osman. Yep. You and then Southside. Yep. I told you David Johnson, and then you typed Chris. You taking Tom Brady over Gronk here? Osman, I would fill that tight end role with Gronk. Brady gets more points from Tampa Bay than he does the Patriots. You still want Brady? I think Gronk would be a smarter pick here because the quarterback role is easy to fill. And Brady doesn't have that great of points as the Patriots. He's got more points on Tampa Bay than he does on the Patriots.
Magic night train, which didn't need train tracks because it could fly.
And you could put Joe Burrow there or Jamar Chase. You could fill that quarterback position everywhere. You want Chad instead of... So Chad Johnson over Jamar Chase? Terrell Davis? You mean Terrell Owens?
It's morning, and we're not in space anymore.
So yes, you still want Chad Ochocinco?
I think boyfriend is sweet, George.
I mean, Jamar Chase definitely going to have more points.
And they all enjoyed their train sleepover.
Peppa, have you decided what you're giving away to the charity shop? Yeah. This.
Damn, that's not a good skip. Baker Mayfield. That would probably be my pick. Baker Mayfield, probably your best bet here. What do you think, Barkley? Is it Baker or someone else?
Dad, what do you do with it?
I don't pick the team, Osman.
Then what do you do?
Johnny Manziel. Josh Gordon have to take the loss here. Josh Gordon got more than Baker or Johnny?
Worry. We just need to let people know they're available to buy. Like us. Do you like toy rabbits, Police Officer Panda? Yes. Did you want to buy this one? I do. Thank you.
I'd take the quarterback here, Lamar. Or as I like to call him, Lamer. Lamer. Now you take Terrell Davis, Barkley.
Dad,
But Osman instead.
then you do it again?
Facts. Facts, Barkley, because Tom Brady has like less than 300 or a low 300.
You get this up, you get, then put it back. You get down. Then what you have to do?
Even with the Browns.
Stop this, rabbit. It's money.
Let's put it in the window display so everyone outside can see it.
Yay!
97 to 2001. Herman Moore. Is it 380? But he's got like over 400 on Tampa Bay. You want Calvin Johnson over Herman Moore? Yee. Ah.
My tangens are on. Tangens are on. My tangens are on. Dad. Dad.
I could have swore that he had more on Tampa Bay than he did on the Patriots. Because I thought it was crazy when I realized it. Don't listen to Barkley on this one. Stephon Diggs is probably your best pick. Or maybe LaShawn McCoy. You don't want AB. AB's a rookie. AB's a rookie, Osman. He ain't even played yet. He hasn't played yet, Barkley, so he's not going to be on there.
Dad.
There is no AB because he's a rookie. Where? 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 I didn't know Frank Gore was on here.
Dad.
But I don't see any AB.
Dad.
Percy Harvin's over here too. Where's he at, Barkley? I've yet to see him.
Dad.
Nobody with the initials AB. Or unless you're talking about Avion Black. You talking about Avion Black as in AB?
Dad.
What, Micah? Oh, yeah, there he is.
No.
I wouldn't go with him. He said Diggs.
Dad, I'm trying to talk to you.
What, Micah?
You.
What, Micah?
I'm taking so long.
Bro, she ain't gonna be home until later, and you know this. 25, 49.5. It's not rigged. Who the fuck would ever pick Antonio Brown for the fucking Bills? All right, Southside. Well, dude, you just have to wait, Micah. She's at work, bro, and you know this. It's no different than any other night. Right now, you do by 20 points over Keith. You got 20 points higher than Keith does right now, Osman.
I try to turn it off. Dad, I try to turn it off.
What up, Seth Rollins lover? You like the Bears? I hear you, brother. You from Chicago? The Windy City? Actually, Barkley, that's my score. That's my highest score.
I trying to melt. I trying to melt.
I passed your highest score one day. I posted it in the Discord. You ain't lying, Southside. You ain't lying. I would probably go quarterback, unfortunately. Or skip. But I hate wasting a skip that early. You're from Davenport, like Seth frickin' Rollins is? You from the same city as Seth? Fuck! Southside. You are sitting with me. But that's not on stream, Barkley. It don't count if it ain't on stream. Not for the channel. I mean, it counts for your personal high. You're his neighbor? That'd be crazy if that was true. Josh Gordon's your best bet here, Southside. I'm sorry, brother. No, it wasn't on stream, but I can't help that it puts it at the high score. I get that, Barkley, but this is still the high score that's registered on this computer. Josh Gordon had more in the last points that we picked him in. What's photoshopped? What's Photoshop? I can't move a photoshopped image like that. TD? Who's TD? MJD. That's what I just said, Barkley. Like, what the fuck? They pick what year they want to do it with. Like I said, Tom Brady had almost 400 points. No, you good. You good, Southside. Tom Brady had about 400 points on Tampa Bay one year for me. It picks different years. It picks different years on different picks. I agree, Bart. They should pick the highest year only.
Got it.
Alright.
Found it.
So you better not lose my remote.
Found it. I'm trying to stay fine, but
Edgerrin James.
what's this? What's this?
Edgerrin James ain't bad. 388. But yeah. Those other two scores are kind of fucking you a little bit. I mean, you got Jerry Rice. Or even Terrell Owens had that one year where he took over Jerry Rice Day. Uh-oh, Barkley. He did, Southside. You're right. And he got plowed over by George Teague. George Teague came up and hit the fuck out of Terrell Owens for that. Matt Ryan or Julio Jones? All right, Keith. Good luck, brother. Stay blessed.
We have suspects.
Barkley said, I don't want to break up with Gigi. Let's see if I can get her to break up with me.
Here are our suspects. One of them, my dog.
No problem, brother.
How can I calm her down? No.
25-42. You still almost broke the record for today. You're second place by 7 points. You were 7 points away, Southside, from being first place. All right, we'll do one more with Barkley, Osman, and Southside. Or hold on, let me do a game. Let me do one real quick.
What was that?
Juice. You're gonna come clean.
I was waiting for my date. So pretty. Naturally, my friend was there for me. From the bottom of my heart.
Damn, Percy Harvin sold me on that.
Okay, you sound believable. It's okay. You can find love again. Eyes on the ball. Yeah. Who could that be? Alan. It's open one way. Once I'm done by TikTok, I'm destroying you. I don't know.
All right. Now, Barkley, your go. Barkley! I'm going to see you in a different life. Chad Johnson, I take it, Barkley?
Huggy Wuggy is next on the list. He's a monster. Destroyed everyone. We have to find him. Moving to Huggy Wuggy's place. They're here. That's weird. Let's cut to the chase.
Oh, shit, you said Lamar? Fuck.
I haven't seen her.
Where were you?
Hey, Barkley, that was my fault. That was my fault, Barkley. I figured you would have took Mark Andrews.
I did my morning workout.
I'm exhausted, gang. Yep. This ain't undisputed. Let's go. W for that. Oh, yeah, that's where Priest Holmes is. Got the most points. I put Priest Holmes with Minnesota. Dumbass. They say you're getting Chad Johnson. I mean, Chris Johnson, whether you like it or not, brother. Where the fuck is Chris Johnson?
Welcome to the Did you kidnap my puppy? Never seen her before. Do you have an alibi? Where were you this morning? Oh, so if you play a game, the first
Got it or Hurts? Goddard or Hurts? Oh, Southside. Maybe a little bit. Dan motherfucking Marino.
you have one last chance.
Ooh, get your Google out, Barkley. Can't stop yawning.
Okay, fine.
You want Dan Marino?
Favorite food for breakfast. It wasn't enough though.
There you go, Bark. Look, you can, Barkley, if you average it out, you can take some of these points, put them on your other game, and then you got 2 games over 2,600. How about that? Take 165 points off of this game, put it on your other game. Oh, shit. No, you still wouldn't have it.
That's not enough.
You right. You right, Southside. Except Tom Brady had a perfect regular season, too, with the Patriots. And a perfect postseason. He just lost in the Super Bowl. You're not taking from Southside. It's Southside's turn. Or actually, it's Ostman's turn.
The rest is history.
What up, Spectre? What it do? What it do? You want T.O.? Zach? Who the fuck is Zach? You mean Westbrook? Brian Westbrook has the most points for the Eagles. Southside, they went 18-0 just to lose in the Super Bowl. They lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl with the helmet catch by Tyreek.
is this place? Oh, baby, all alone. Oh, I'm lost. No problem, baby. I'll take you home.
You're gonna skip Marcus Allen? You're gonna skip Marcus Allen?
I'm not giving him away.
Oh, really? Are you gonna stop with a magic trick?
I could. Take the car.
I'll give you a second to think about it, Oast Man. Now you want to skip. Now's the time to skip. Even though Brandon Marshall ain't horrible, it's still just a little bit too low. Maybe CJ Stroud his rookie year. Since you can't pick another running back, you've already got 3 because their best players are running back.
It's awesome, Foxy. Look at me and Foxy got. We got it 99, 1940.
What was CJ Stroud's points his rookie year? Or, Deshaun Watson his rookie year. What was Deshaun Watson's rookie year? They were calling him the MJ of football. And then he sucked after that. 369, that's not bad.
Mystery box. This only opens one space just glitched. Let's save that for later. So everyone, leave a like on the video. If you want to see us, I'll give this box at the end. It will take 10,000 likes to open it. So we're gonna start right now with the Poppy Mystery.
AJ Brown.
Let's open this box and see what's inside. Whoa! What is this?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's another running back team. Randy Moss. Randy Moss. I'm joking. And choking. All at the same damn time. You can't, Ostman. You don't have any running back spots to fill. You only got wide receiver, tight end. You can't put him in a wide receiver.
Which makes sense because we just opened the box. Whoa, to the dollar alive? This is crazy. Poppy, how many likes do we need to see that off your mystery box? 10,000. She said 2,000 likes. Everyone's gonna look at the video. I'm going to put Poppy over here next to Foxy, one of our best friends. They're going to hang out, and I'm going to continue.
Either OJ Howard or it might be OJ Howard over Gronk here. Might be OJ Howard. OJ Howard might be their best tight end. Or Cade. Is it either Cade or OJ Howard? I don't know. You'd have to Google it. Who's got the best tight end fantasy points for Tampa Bay? Google that shit.
Okay, here we go. Whoa, he's turning into Harvey Weinstein. And it's very separate. I don't think we should keep eating this out. I'm gonna put this aside for later. Let's see what else is in here.
They don't even have Allscott in here. I thought Allscott was defense. My wife called again. She just got out of work. My wife just got out of work, so she just called. So who was the pick? You going OJ? 22-45. O's 22-45. 0.6. All right, Southside. Did Barkley timeout Southside for what? Hell nah. I'm playing for keeps. There you go. Fuck. It's crazy that Saquon gets 2,000 yards and still isn't the top fucking player for the fantasy points.
32. Maybe it's a math equation? No, I have an idea. Maybe it's a secret piano code that goes on piano scoring. I can try that out later. And if we play these teams, it'll open up the piano scoring box? Maybe, Adam, maybe. Leave that for later. I'll open it up later. Okay, I think you have to try out this piano box. Okay, I'll do it right now. Now they open the box and then open the jump and everything they can box. Next up is this Pianosaurus pictures. Now this box does not have an opening, so we were a little bit confused how to open it until I found the secret piano code in the Yarn B box. It says 4122, but what I actually think this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably have to press the musical keys in that order. Let's press them right now. I'm going to press them. Let's see if Pianosaurus plays the same notes.
Barkley.
Wow, I think that actually opened the box open from the top. No way. Check this out. I don't ever leave the like and leave a comment. What do you think the winner of that?
I'm trying to give you hints.
No way. What is it? Receive.
Take Harrison Sr., Peyton's old running mate. James.
A lot of people do know. It's no science. You can hatch dinosaur eggs by putting them in the water.
James who?
Okay, here we have a cup of water. I'm going to put one of each color into this.
James who? You mean Marvin Harrison Jr. Sr. I don't know who James is.
Okay, now let's see if these have known how to get. Let's give them some more time. For now, I'm going to flip it in the surge again, and they check back on the flavor. Let's leave it here. And come on. Please, the video feed is cooling off. Remember, guys.
Oh, Edgerrin James.
Okay, we need some more lights. Let's see what else is in the Pianosaurus box. Then we'll check out
Who's the best on the Colts then? Barkley.
these musical notes. Wow, is that candy? These are musical notes. Music? These outdance some of Pianosaurus' powers? Oh, the Pianosaurus is a piano. Oh, I don't know if I should eat this. I think we should try it. Okay, here we go. You made a musical note sound. It was so weird. I don't think I could keep eating without it. Let's see what happens in Pianosaurus issues on.
Oh, Edgerrin James is the best on there? It's got to be pretty close, though, because Senior's pretty good, too. Marvin Harrison Sr.'s pretty good, too. Southside's going to take the dub, Bark. It's like a 1.7 difference. I agree. I knew it was close. You want JSN?
The water has definitely caused them to start hatching, everybody. Look at this. Okay, wait. This one's already opening. It's hatching on its own. Should I help it hatch?
Say yes to JSN?
Do not try to say, oh. Whoa! Is that a baby Pianosaurus? That's a baby Pianosaurus. It looks the same. Let's put that there and let's hatch the next one. This is so crazy. These are real dinosaur egg. This is crazy. There's another dinosaur. This is
I'm waiting for a yes to JSN or JSN the comment. Gotcha. Oh, that sucks. You have a skip still. You still have a skip.
This is so crazy. Look at all these dinosaurs we have. Yay! We just hatched 2 more. This is so crazy. All of these were inside the mystery box. Does this mean that Pianosaurus was a mother again? Whoa! Pianosaurus actually had kids. This is crazy.
Please get Patriots. Please get Patriots or New Orleans. Patriots or New Orleans. Patriots or New Orleans. Ah! TJ Hawkinson, Kyle Rudolph, the 2 names that I know. The only 2 names that I know are Kyle Rudolph and TJ Hawkinson. I don't know anybody else's from here. I only know those 2. I don't know anybody else. Google it. Best tight end with fantasy points for Minnesota. $26, $24. 0.1. All right. So I'm going to go, and then we'll be ending the stream. These are all too low. All too low. $27.19. Barkley still beat me. That was close though, Bart. That one wasn't bad. Had I skipped on like this guy, maybe I could have got better here. Maybe I should have skipped on this guy. It's going to do the same run back.
I think the box is actually open. No way you can now reach in and see what's inside. What is this? Oh my goodness! It's a miniature version of the Doctor himself. It's one of the Doctor's minions. I think this thing can actually grab the different surfaces. Look at this, Adam. Look at this. Whoa! You can grab onto that. He's hanging onto the fridge by himself. That's scary. Okay, let's see what else there is in here. What is this? Oh!
Oh yeah, that sucks.
The Doctor is a giant robot. He's probably looking for other body parts to add to himself. Oh, Eric, put on the photo. Oh, it's like a gummy brain. What is this? Oh, we don't need that, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, chat. Yeah, Bark's got the belt this week. That's factual, actual. All right, guys. Yeah, right? Right? After dumping her in round 1. I'm sure, Barkley. All right, guys, man. Y'all stay blessed. As always, y'all stay great. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. You already know. Appreciate the fuck out of y'all. We out.